Hey, thanks for joining us. We are in storm mode today as we keep watch with what Fred is doing in our area. We've had numerous tornado warnings, actually reports of tornadoes on the ground. There's the radar, right?
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much tells the picture exactly. And what's interesting is we had some of our earlier reports southwest of Metro and Meriwether and Coweta counties, and now we're seeing issues southeast. As you can see that band, I'll leave that to our meteorologists. We have two of them here, which has been great all morning, and Ella Dorsey and Rodney Harris. We've been keeping an eye on that, and yeah, so I guess that's probably who we should start with, right?
So Ella, you were telling us that we really this could be a concern for us through midday.
Yes, I think that the greatest concern is right now, okay? That's the worst of it is happening right now. But for Metro Atlanta, we're going to continue to see rain, the potential for flash flooding, and the potential for brief tornadoes, which, by the way, we've seen all morning through midday today. Tropical depression Fred made landfall just east of Panama City as a strong tropical storm yesterday evening. It is now weakened to the depression and it is moving into Georgia. It will move directly through us over here in North Georgia over the coming hours, crossing into North Carolina by around 2 or 3 p.m. today. And you can see the heaviest of the rain is actually displaced to the north and east of the system. It's moving through Metro Atlanta right now. Here's the radar loop over the last hour. Yeah, it is just pouring down rain from Atlanta and Metro over through Gainesville and down through Eatonton. You see this, I would call it a squall, a little line of very heavy showers, which extends from Douglas County now down into Eatonton. This is the inner wall of this storm that has been spawning tornadoes, and that's what we're going to watch as that lifts up to the north. So for all of Metro Atlanta and East Georgia, that's where we could see tornadoes. Very heavy rain now falling in Eatonton, into the northern Jasper County, all the way up into Athens. Clark County is very heavy across Metro, very heavy rain falling in Henry County, up into Cobb County. So really, as you're coming in from the north side now, that's where the worst of the rain was. It was in the south side all morning. It is now from Atlanta and Metro up to the north of the city, complete washout into DeKalb County right now. But heavy rain continues to fall in Heard County up through West Georgia as well. So as you head out the door, what do you need to know? Well, you got to give yourself extra time on the roadways. We are going to see that heavy rain last at least through midday, but flash flooding is possible through the entire afternoon today with 2 to 5 inches of rain likely. Temperatures are in the low 70s. They'll actually hover there all through the afternoon. So you're not going to need the AC, but again, you are going to need your patience on the roadways. That tornado watch again extends from Atlanta and Metro off to the east. This includes Hall County until 1 p.m. I think they'll probably extend this up into the mountains here in the next couple of hours, but this is the area where we're going to watch for brief tornadoes. And we saw about 4 or 5 brief spin-up tornadoes since midnight in Georgia. Each of them produced damage. Couple of even confirmed tornadoes on the ground, so be aware of that. In addition to that, flash flooding is really likely from North Metro up through the mountains. This is the area that's going to continue to see rain pretty much through the entire day today. So about a 50% chance of flash flooding in this area. So the flash flood watch is out through the day today. This extends through the night tonight. Even after the rain ends, you could continue to see flash flooding with the rivers and creeks and streams continuing to rise. We're going to watch for tornadoes, and again, for Metro, the heavy rain will start to taper after about 1 p.m. In addition to all of the weather, we've actually had a lot of trouble on the roads. Rodney, can you give us a quick update on what's happening outside right now on the roadways?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, before I even get to that, Ella, just to give you a little bit of update in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't really matter because we're right in it, but they did just cancel the wind advisory for all of North Georgia. So outside of the rain, that wind threat is diminishing, as Ella mentioned, as this quickly starts to move toward the north and west. So an extended look at your traffic here this morning. We're not on a time limit, so we can really kind of go through everything here. This is 285 southbound at Cascade Road. We're still seeing some delays as you go southbound toward Atlanta Airport, but this is much better than it was about 10 minutes ago. We had a crash that had some serious delays on the southwest side of town, but that has gotten better. I want to take you now to DeKalb County. We had a crash earlier on I-20 westbound at Candler Road. Just got a new report in of a spin out in the same area. So if you're in Lithonia or if you're in DeKalb County, and you typically take I-20 westbound into downtown Atlanta, you will be a little bit delayed. I just got that report in, so it's not even on the traffic map yet. But again, that's I-20 westbound at Candler Road, a spin out reported there. Just south of there, south of Gresham Park, you were looking at 285 as you head toward the Fulton County area. That's 285 westbound at Boulder Crest, where we have a crash that's going to slow you down as well. And as we zoom out here on the pinpoint traffic map, we are also seeing some delays as you leave Marietta, some very brief delays. We had some issues earlier this morning on I-75 southbound around Duck Road. So as you can see, you're leaving Marietta. There's a little bit of orange there right before you hit Duck Road around the Marietta Parkway area. So it heads up to you in Cobb County. Gwinnett County, you're in great shape this morning. Great shape in terms of crashes. Obviously, you're seeing rain, so we do ask you to avoid getting on the roads. But I-85 at the moment is clear of any crashes. 316 is also clear of any crashes. And Clayton and Henry counties are looking like they're some of the better counties right now in terms of traffic because the heavier rain is moving away from you, so you're not even seeing as much rain. And we are also crash free on the south side of town, at least in Henry County, where I-75 is in good shape. I'm going to zoom in, though, to North Clayton County. It looks like we may have some small delays on I-75 northbound, right around Forest Parkway, right before you hit Atlanta Airport. So that's kind of an overview of what we are looking at traffic-wise. As Ella mentioned, south of I-20, it looks like the rain is not as heavy, so that's going to start to improve. But north of I-20, especially for those of you in Cobb, North Fulton counties, Roswell, Alpharetta, you're going to continue to see that heavy rain. So again, if you can, try to stay off the roads. I want to kind of reiterate something that Ella had mentioned earlier. Normally when we see these tornado warnings, we have to wait a while after the damage, and then we kind of confirm the tornado. Almost every tornado warning that we have seen this morning has come with damage, which is unbelievable. So Gavir, Rob, we've been able to confirm these tornadoes pretty much right out of the gate.
Yeah, and Rodney, you're right. Coweta County, Meriwether, those are some of the areas got a lot of power outages. So those of you that are watching us via Facebook Live, we're glad we can do that because some of you may not have power at home.
Yeah, with the ability to watch on Facebook Live and our mobile app, it's
Right.
really